Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I have for you like my, not goals necessarily, but just kind of like a chit chat, if you will, about how I want my diamond painting to look in 2026. I have seen everyone's videos being like, this is the year of the dragon, this is the year of the whatever, fill in the blank. And then, I think I saw someone's doing like fairies. I think I've seen dragons, fairies. I think Diet Coke and Diamonds is doing the year of chaos. You know, just different people doing different things. And I love that. I was thinking about it. And for me, I am going to do the year of contentment. And here's why. So I'll show you guys my planners, but last year I started doing this thing in the back of my planner where I made a list of all of my diamond paintings, and then it was over 100, so because people kept giving me some. I started with 100 and I ended with 132. But yeah, so I'll go into detail and I'll show you guys, you know, this whole thing and kind of explain my thought process. But I had 132 last year, and then this year I started with 95. And my goal, I think, is to end the year with like 50. And I think to have like a stash of around 50, chef's kiss. So that is kind of the plan. And I will also insert a clip of my diamond painting closet. It also includes like, so it has like my wax warmer boxes. It has diamond paintings. I did some beading one time, and then I just have a bunch of beads in there. Because there was one time at band camp I made friendship bracelets, and then I was just like, okay, I'm never gonna do that again. So I got a bunch of that in there. I've got some sand art kits. Those are actually pretty dope. So I'm a big fan of those. But anyways, the point is the closet is overflowing, and that is kind of what has led to, plus like this is insane and I know it, but there are only 100 slots in this bad boy. So I don't want to like overflow my planner and then have like an overflow like how I did the first time, you know. It's just insane, but it's what it is. So I will go and show you in detail of my planner. I don't really do a logbook, so when you see my planner, it's not a logbook. I just don't do that. I tried it, hated it. It was just like, I'd rather spend this time diamond painting. And to be honest with you, somebody's gonna cry, but I hold on to my diamond paintings for like a year, and then I throw like 90% of them away. Like, I don't have the desire to hang them all up or display them all. And I'm not gonna just collect years and years and years worth of diamond painting portfolios. Like, it's just not my vibe. But I have so much fun doing them. So without further ado, let's get into it. Yeah. Okay, so don't mind this piece of wax over here. Oh, actually it's a drill. Love that. Anyways, and then my son, he's so cute, loves to color on my table. Anyway, I don't have a tripod, so this is gonna be a Hot Mess Express. But anyways, like I was saying, this is my 2025 Hobonichi. And I started tracking on here my diamond painting collection, and I loved doing this. So obviously I had 100 to start the year, and then between gifts and like buying some and all of that, I ended up with 132. Not that big of a deal though, because you'll see I crossed it off. I crossed off the Seahawks one because it was literally such garbage. I had to throw it away. Season Owls, same thing. It was a, it's not poured glue, it's the other one, like the double-sided adhesive, and it just got jacked up, and so I just threw that one away. So crossed those two out. And then this one I did a random act of kindness because I'm in Summer's Facebook group, and there was somebody who needed that kit. It was like, what is that called? Their unicorn. And I was like, girl, I got this for like 10 bucks at the Hobby Lobby, here you go. So I gave that one away. The rest of them, if they've got a check mark and a highlight, it means I completed it. So hooray for me. But I really liked this because it kept me accountable. So if you're looking here, ta-da! And some of these let me explain to you. Buddha partial is not, that's not like the official name. It's just like, some of these I just be making stuff up, you know? Anyway, so that got transferred minus all of the ones that I completed, obviously. So I took those off. And moment of silence for how cute this is. Look at this little kitty cat. Love it. I transferred it into my 2026 Hobonichi. And, oh, that's this week. Oh my gosh, where are we? Here we go. So, diamond painting collection. I have already completed, I believe, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, 5 kits I've already completed since January 1st. I am about to finish my 6th. It's a Hobby Lobby canvas. We can talk more about that later. Anyways, my goal, okay, so let me kind of break this down. These are my 95 kits, and just the way that it is, these are kind of like the oldest kits in my stash to my newest kits. So my goal is to kind of do like, I think last year I completed 39 kits. So my goal was to just kind of do it evenly as possible between these 4 columns. So like my goal is to complete, you know, like 6 from this column, 6 from this column, 6 from this column, 6 from this column, you know, and kind of do it balanced. That way my stash is dwindling at the same, like, you know, getting rid of kits from different eras kind of at the same time. Because as you guys know, when you start doing diamond painting, as time goes on, you find out what you actually like, you find better quality kits, you learn about licensing. So that's kind of like all of this side is my nicer stuff. And then this side over here is like stuff I don't necessarily want to work on, because I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. I think most of this column is non-licensed kits, but I don't want to throw them away. I want to do them. I want to get it over with. I don't want to be wasteful, but it's like, I don't want to do those because we all know unlicensed typically is not great quality. So, and then kind of here over is all my licensed kits, and that is what I want to focus on and, you know, do all of that. So that's kind of an overview of my collection. And like I said, the goal is to get as close to 50 as I possibly can. Does that mean I'm not going to buy anything? Absolutely not. Like, this is about contentment, but not like starvation. You know what I mean? So that's kind of the vibe there. The other thing is, and I feel so bad, Queen of Diamonds, she is doing a whip, what is it called? A whip detox, is that what it's called? Basically, the whole goal is to get rid of the whips that you have. Now, I only have 4 kind of whips. So I have technically 2 that I'm currently working on, which is Caffeine Overload by Randall Spangler and Diamond Art Club. And then I have Corpse Bride, which is kitted up, but I've never placed a drill. That's gonna be like my project to work on this year. It's Corpse Bride by Mandy Manzano. It is a cross-stitch conversion from Jaded Gem Shop, and I don't remember who the cross-stitching company is, but basically that's the project I'm gonna do like all year. And yeah, so there's that one. So that's 2. The other one is Toucans, which is one that my parents got for me in a diamond painting subscription. So I've had Toucans just sitting for a while, like half done. So I need to finish that one. And then the last one that I have had kitted up, but I haven't even placed a drill, is Harley by Dreamer Designs. It's Harley Quinn and Curtis Reikovich. It was like one of those limited ones, but I completed the Luna that came out at the same time before they discontinued them like immediately. And it had so much like popping that I've just been scared to start Harley, but she's been kitted up and not touched for like literally years. So those are like the top 4 that will be at the top of my to-do list. Yeah, and Caffeine Overload, I didn't mention this, but I have a 2-year-old son. Well, he's 2.5. And he was left unsupervised with diamond painting drills on the table. I was not in charge at the time. I think I was gone. Anyways, it doesn't matter. Moral of the story is Caffeine Overload is missing a bunch of diamonds because they got dumped out. So I need to finish what I can and then order diamonds to complete it. So that's why this one's kind of been sitting. It's only been sitting since December. So that's kind of what's going on there. But let me show you guys my closet real quick. Okay, so that's kind of the gist there. My baby and my husband are both napping in the back, and my stash is just in the linen closet in the back, like hallway. So I just inserted a clip of what it is. If you guys want me to go into more detail about like what's in the closet and how it's like organized, it's not organized, let me know and I'll do like a stash video. I might just do it anyway, even if nobody asks, because I don't know, why not? But yeah, so that's the general vibe. I'm just trying to use up as much of what I have, get through that, because I want to be just like, basically like when a release comes that I want, I order the diamond painting and I want to be able to start it because I'm not working on like 50,000 other things. You know what I mean? So that is kind of what my plan is for the year. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you're having a great day, night, whenever you are watching this. Let me know what your like theme for the year is, because I'm very interested. And of course, please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment on the way out, and we'll see you next time.